Good evening, everyone. It's just really lovely to be with you all here today in this beautiful city. It's a little hard to go after your husband just made a speech that made you cry, but I'm going to try to get it together and not cry. It has been an absolute whirlwind of the past 6 months, and even more so over the past few days here in Hong Kong. I am so grateful to the Shaw Prize Foundation for establishing this award, and I'm very grateful to the people who nominated us for it. It is such an honor to be here among such an accomplished group of scientists. Our prize is for a paper presenting analysis of a few milliseconds of data. But this result wouldn't have been possible without many years of effort by a lot of people. I'd like to first thank my PhD advisor, Professor Jim Cordes at Cornell University, who really taught me how to be a scientist and was very instrumental in the early days of this work on searches that led to the FRBs. I'd also like to thank my postdoctoral supervisor, Professor Andrew Line at the University of Manchester, who was a wonderful mentor and was very supportive of our searches for things like this, even when it seemed like they may not turn anything up. He always had faith in us. There's so many other colleagues who I've been incredibly privileged to work with, including, of course, Duncan and Matthew, our co-authors on the original discovery paper, Froni Crawford and Ash Narkovic, and the pulsar and fast radio burst community worldwide, who make working in this field an absolute joy. It's particularly meaningful to have my friends Dan Steinbring, who's been an incredibly important mentor to me, and Vicki Caskey, whose career and scientific acumen have always been a source of inspiration here today. I'd also like to give a big shout out to my students, who are the reason that I keep doing what I'm doing and give all of this work meaning, and West Virginia University for supporting a research program that gives me the privilege of working with them. I'm also grateful, of course, to all the entities that funded our work through the years, in particular the National Science Foundation and the US taxpayers who ultimately provide this support. Finally, I'd like to thank my family. I'm so grateful to my father, John, my mother, Susan, for their constant encouragement and love. My father, in particular, for showing me the value of never giving up in the face of adversity. My sisters, Monica and Tara, for always supporting me, and all my other family members, including my Uncle Tom, my cousin Allie, who came all this way to see me get this prize in Hong Kong, and all my wonderful friends who've played a role in this journey over the years and are so patient with me when I'm always stepping out of obligations because I've been up all night observing or trying to debug a code. I'm so lucky also to have the 3 most amazing sons in the world, Callum, Finley, and Owen, who are so understanding of the demands of our jobs, are an endless source of pride, and make life just so much fun. And I am, of course, incredibly grateful for my husband and co-parenter and colleague and co-author and now co-Shaw Prize winner, Duncan Lorimer, for being an equal partner, not only in science, but in life. Thank you to the Foundation once again. Good evening.